So over 2 weekends, I feel like I got a pretty fair splattering of what Costa Rica has to offer in terms of ecologically and in terms of the diversity of its landscape. So the trips were great.
I only spent 3 weeks there, and I definitely left thinking that it wasn't enough.
Just got to know myself, got to know the area. So many positives that came out of the trip.
CIAPA is a research institution on a beautiful campus to the east of the center of San Jose, with a wonderful neighborhood with coffee fields that go up the mountain behind it, a wonderful kind of residential neighborhood. We are really one of the best undergraduate Latin American studies majors, I would say, in the country. We are known for that. So everything we do there, whether it be an e-biology class, a political science class, an economics class, an art class, what we want to do is to make sure that it's rich and experienced.
We want our students at Tulane to have a broad experience through the summer program that carries beyond just that one experience. We don't want them to go to Costa Rica, do a great thing, have this community service experience, and leave it there and come back and forget about their commitment to community. And so we encourage the students to get involved in the opportunities that we have here at Tulane that do similar things, that work with marginalized communities in the public schools here that deal with the same kinds of issues.
I had never done a study abroad experience before Costa Rica, and after doing the program, I'm looking to do other Latin American studies programs. So definitely the highlight of my summer, so much fun. We did a service learning component with that at an impoverished school nearby, and that was probably my favorite class of the program. Not only were we reading articles and doing group presentations, but we were able to take the information we learned and applied it to our local situation. So the combination of those two different aspects just really brought to surface what we were learning.
Every night we would be assigned articles or readings from journals, questions or articles that sort of raised or explored questions about conceptions of social justice in Central America. So we would have that morning class, and then in the afternoon we would all sort of be bussed out to our service learning site and would do about 3 hours of service learning a day.
I didn't expect how comfortable I would feel there. There was not a minute where I didn't feel comfortable or safe, or that I had a good environment, around me. And it was beautiful. It was, the dorms were really nice, and we were all very comfortable, and we had a really nice dining area, and all the conference rooms were awesome to learn in.
Costa Rica is special for several reasons. One, perhaps the best known, is that it is the longest standing democracy in the Latin American region. It has had democratic governance for over 100 years without interruption. So it has always been a moral power in the international sphere as a result of this. Costa Rica is also special because of its environment. You can find all sorts of microclimates, all sorts of different environmental settings, from the dry tropical forest in the Pacific coast to the cloud forests and above that, beyond the tree line. At its highest point,
the Monte Verde cloud forest was very surprising. I've never really been very interested in environmental sciences, but just realizing the biodiversity that Costa Rica offers, it was gorgeous.
I would wake up every morning and step out on a balcony and see a huge swath of this beautiful city and this massive mountain sort of rising behind it. So
definitely the highlight of my summer. So much fun.